Good morning, my friends. I hope you're having a nice morning. We are here as we are every morning to do the comedy news. This is the MarkinsPires show, day 1886 in a row, sponsored by the Beat Seat. The Beat Seat is the only drum in the world for guitar players. It is the only full-body drumming experience on planet Earth. You can play it with your hands, your feet at the same time. You can sit completely upright. You don't hurt your back. And it sounds like a drum kit. It's got a grab-and-go bar in the back, so you can just kind of stick your arm in the back and guitar in the other hand, and you just walk. It looks a little funny, but still, you're comfortably walking holding the Beat Seat. So check it out at beatseat.rocks. Cecilia, how are you? Thank you for joining me here. If you have a child with a special need, autism, Down syndrome, any special need at all, please check out the Beat Seat. This is a drum that was not designed specifically for someone with special needs, but it happens to be the most powerful sensory therapy drum on the planet. Because it has unlimited tones, because you could sit upright and play with your hands and your feet at the same time. We color code them, so you could say, hey Tommy, what's your favorite color? And the child can sit there and play his favorite color because he likes yellow or red or blue. So beatseat.rocks, order yours today and we'll ship it out. I actually hand build them myself, so you get a little something special when you order a Beat Seat. You get the drum. It's not built at some factory in China or Bangladesh. It's built by me, hand built here in Fairfield, Connecticut, and shipped out to you. So check it out, beatseat.rocks. Welcome. It's Leap Day 2024, and we're here again 1,886 days in a row. Pretty crazy, right? If you're joining me on any platform, welcome. Trying to figure out where this show should go and be like the helm should be at one specific network. It can't be at YouTube because they don't want me here. They've called me harmful to you guys. The name of the show is MarkinsPires, and it's harmful to you guys. Just keep that in mind. So anyway, so we know we're not welcome and wanted at YouTube, and for 5 years we've known it because they haven't shared anything, but now we're officially aware, which is great. So now we can figure out where do we go next. I gotta say, Bradley Smith had a great idea. He said, how about X? Now I am live on X right now. It's just nobody sees my feed on X, but it's the same thing as Rumble. It's the same thing as DLive or any other platform, but it is the one platform where you could truly speak your mind. So it should be the one platform that would support this program, because sometimes I do say things that may go against the grain. And it's not because they're wrong, it's because they're right. And, you know, so if you want to subscribe or follow me on X, it should just be MarkinsPires over there. Someone could head over and check it out and see if I'm actually live over there. It should be. And maybe send a note so people could see in the chat that X actually also sends right into the chat. So the one problem with Rumble is it doesn't. So right now, for example, I'm just going to check out and see who's on with us on Rumble, and we'll be able to tell right away. Why is this offline? Zabrowski, get a woohoo, please. What is going on here? Woohoo! Thank you, Zabrowski.
This new self-defense weapon is going to get banned in
Rumble.
the US. Everyone needs to have this tool to protect. Don't buy another toothbrush until you see what this one can do. Using it only takes 30 seconds.
Harvip is kicking it with me on Rumble. I love it. Yeah, we're live on Rumble as well. I gotta say, the Rumble feed does look pretty freaking clear. It looks clean. It looks like a clean feed. So we have that going for us. It is live right now, but I can't see any of Harv's comments on Rumble here on Restream. So I think the way, and maybe there's a way to somehow update that so I can, but over on X, all of the comments, if they ever do come through on X, they actually come through the feed so you guys can see them on YouTube or anywhere else that you are. So you will be able to communicate with anybody on YouTube if you are on X, is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyway, what do we have in the news today? I thought this was interesting. You know, leap year, leap day, whatever the heck. Okay, it's every 4 years, so I never heard of them having like like being a holiday. And that they're all of a sudden there's these deals, these holiday deals on Leap Day. Like, who remembers holiday deals on Leap Day? I've never seen this before. So I just thought it'd be funny to go through and find out what deals are being offered today on Leap Day. a day that's just, I don't understand. It's a holiday now. We're making a big deal out of it, and we're going to put all these different deals out there for you. So you guys go out and you shop on this extra day. One extra day of the year, every 4 years. If you guys, should I go through the whole history of leap year and how we got to it? I mean, it kind of connects to my 1775 Bible, which says 13 months, and really it's talking about something called an intercalary, which is an additional day that was thrown in, I would say probably every 4 years, and they called it an intercalary back then. Now it's called leap day, leap year. So we're here, we're leap day in it, Let's read the story on this. So if you were doing a leap day, you could jump in on these deals and freebies for leap day 2024. There's one here that I saw because I was scrolling through. It looked pretty freaking good. If you're around at 4:30 today, you should head over there and do this one. Anthony's, you get 20% off birthday meal at Anthony's. Hold on, if you have a leap day birthday, you could get 20% off your birthday meal. So if your birthday happens to be today, on leap day, February 29th, they'll give you 20% off. You just have to go to Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza and Wings. I think that's in New York City. 20% off. BJ's Restaurant, they're doing Pazookies for $2.29. I mean, bottom line, guys, everybody's offering something here. Children under 52 inches tall that visit a Chuck E. Cheese, they could jump all day. They get an all-day jump card. Chipotle's doing something. Dunkin' Donuts. Duck Donuts? I don't know what the hell Duck Donuts is. Never heard of that one before. Hungry Howie's. Anybody? Has anybody ever heard of these insomnia cookies? Never, I don't know. Jeremiah's Italian Ice. You can get a small gelati or an ice for 96 cents today, guys. Krispy Kreme. This is why we have the thumbnail we have. Let's get into the Krispy Kreme. What's so special about a Krispy Kreme deal today, being here for Leap Day? Krispy Kreme customers can score an original glazed dozen for just $2.29 with the purchase of a regularly priced dozen for the one day on February 29th. Now, I'm getting in the car right now. $2.29 for a dozen? You just have to pay full price for the first dozen? That's a pretty good deal, Krispy. There's no Krispy Kremes anywhere nearby. I think I have to go up to like the casino, and that's an hour and 45 away. Doing the math, I'm carrying a zero. Does it make sense, energy-wise, because I drive a stupid electric car, to go there, get the Krispy Kreme, save, I'd say it's probably about 12 bucks. Saving about 12 bucks. Get back in the car, driving back home, Krispy Kreme in it, double-decker style. I got 24. There's 6 left when I get home. Krispy Kreme. You're always doing it to me, Krispy Kreme. I'm trying to do the math on my travel expenditures and then the sugar high on the way back. Potentially sugar coma. We're not really sure, You have to commit. Sometimes you guys don't want to commit, and then I have to just question everything about you. Will, how are you, my friend? Chris in the house. Mimi, how are you? The donuts are huge. Are the donuts huge, you say? No, the donuts are huge. Helen Gale in the house. Harvey, you guys are awesome. Thanks for kicking it here with me. So these are the deals of the day. If you happen to be out Leap Day style and you're like, I wonder what kind of deal I can get on Leap Day. Well, remember, if it's your birthday today, if it happens to be every 4 years you get your birthday on the 29th of February, Anthony's giving you 20% off. Pretty good deal. It's only for your birthday, though. Nobody else. Just that one person in a million that had their birthday today. Milk Bar. Leap Day babies can get a free full-size birthday cake. You giving a freaking cake to a baby? And it has to be the Leap Day baby, by the way. You have to be born today, and you have to send your husband out to Milk Bar, get yourself a cake. Honey, this is my proudest moment. Can you stop over at Milk Bar, please? Grab me a cake. Chloe was just born. We need to feed her some ice cream. Day one. You guys know the new regulations on how to keep your child healthy. It starts with ice cream on day 1. You're supposed to breastfeed. No, I'm sorry. It's the calcium from ice cream that your child needs, that Chloe needs. Dennis, please head on over. A milk bar in it. Dennis comes back with a milk bar cake. There's just a sliver left. He ate almost all of it on the way back. Guys, you can't send Dennis there to go get the cake when his wife just gave birth, you know? You know he's chowing on the way back. It's funny, I wrote a movie once. It was a comedy about, I used to deliver pizzas when I was a kid. And I had this comedy idea about, it was called Trojan Pizza. And long story short, I created a couple characters, but my character was the pizza guy, and I just go horribly delivering pizzas. The concept is I had this date with some girl that I have built up the courage to go speak to at the park like early in the day, and she's like, yeah, I'm around later. And I was like, awesome, I'll come and pick you up, or I'll come over. And she's like, come on over, you could come over to my place or something. And so I'm like, okay, great. So I gotta go fill in for a friend. That's what it was. The concept was, it wasn't even my job. It was a friend of mine who was out of town and said, hey, can you cover for me, and can you just deliver pizzas for me tonight? You'll make some good cash tips, and it'd be a big help to me because I'm going out of town. And so I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, buddy. I'll do that for you. And so I go and I work at the pizza place. And because it's not my job, I just don't give a freaking crap, And so I'm in, I'm out, I'm delivering pizzas, and a couple funny things that happen along the way as I pull up, and as I'm pulling into the driveway, I clip the mailbox and knock a mailbox over, and just like, oops, And I go up to the door, and on another one, I go to the door, someone doesn't give me a tip, so I kick their planter over on the way down, but the planter like rolls over and then falls onto the hood of their car and the windshield, and breaks the windshield. And so I'm like, oh man. So then I'm rushing out, and you see this guy running after me. Are you a piece of garbage? And I'm driving down the road. Then another funny moment I had, that's what made me think of this, is I'm driving, and this is like, I drive down the road, and I'm looking at the pizza as I'm driving, and I'm starving. You can hear my stomach growl in the moment. I just open up the box and take a slice and start eating it. And then I deliver that pizza to someone. And so basically at the end of it, there's this one scene, I'm driving back downtown, and I'm seeing all this, what it would have been if it got filmed, and it never did. As I'm coming down the street, I see the owner of the pizza place out front, and he's physically fighting with one of the owners of the houses that I like horribly delivered to, and they're punching each other. It's nuts. And in the middle of fighting, I'm driving, and I kind of like slow down, and they both realize and look over, and they realize it's me, and then they both start running after me. I just take off, and I have one more pizza in the car. I just took it with me to this house, and I go to see this girl. I'm like, I'll bring a pizza, So I walk up with the pizza, and she says, oh, hey, how's it? Come on in. And so as I go, I open up the pizza. I put the pizza on the table. I open up, I said, grab a slice. And as I take off my jacket, and I throw the jacket over my arm to just kind of get it ready to put on the thing or whatever, condoms fall out of the pocket onto the pizza, and it's just silence. She looks down at the pizza, and she's condoms. I look down at the condoms that I was trying to be smooth about and hide until hopefully later on if something happened and got to that point. And she looks up at me, and I go, Trojan pizza? And that's the end of the movie. And it's the funniest idea. I should have filmed it. We should probably just do it here in green screen form, just to do it so we have it filmed. It was such a good concept for a short film. She goes, Trojan pizza? Oh my goodness. That's just one of the silly movie ideas I came up with when I was younger. So that's what made me think about, grabbing a slice of pizza while you're delivering pizza, and you're like, screw it. I'm not getting a tip from these people anyway. I'm taking a slice of that pepperoni. McDonald's is doing it. Double cheeseburger deal. Noodles and Company, if you're joining us now, guys, we're just reading through the deals of the day. If you happen to be, enjoying this holiday, that apparently it's a holiday here. Leap Day is a holiday. All of a sudden, there's 7,000 people offering a deal of the day. Papa Murphy's is doing 29% off for the 29th of February. Oh, goodness. Purdue Farms as well, guys. If you spend $99 on Purdue Farms website on February 29th, you'll get 29% off your entire order, which actually is a pretty good deal if you think about it. Just spending $100 and you could spend $130 and you wind up with the same deal. Think about that. $128. Something, you know what I'm saying, right? Pincho, whatever the freak that is, Potbelly. So rude. Talking about my Potbelly again. Starbucks, guys. Are you a Starbucks BOGO? What is a BOGO? Buy one, get one. Select accounts. They're not doing this for everybody because they don't have the ability. They're not doing well right now. They're having a tough time with the inflation deal at Starbucks. So they're only doing this on select accounts. You may not have been selected for it. Sorry, if you were, you're lucky. It's like a 1 in a million thing. You're a lottery winner today. Free handcrafted drink when you buy one. Or get a free handcrafted drink for $3. Or get a handcrafted drink. Joanne, can you please help me with this one? I'm trying to figure out, is it free? Joanne, can you... I'm sorry. What? No, Joanne, we all heard it. She goes, maybe they didn't hear it. Unbelievable. Anything else here? Yogurtland. Wendy's is serving up a free Cinnabon pull-apart on February 29th during breakfast hours. To score this deal, you can order in the restaurant, online, or in the Wendy's app. Customers are limited to one offer per transaction at the drive-thru and can't take advantage of the offer via third-party apps. What in the heck? I could just go get a cinnamon pull-apart for free? No buy at all? I don't have to buy anything at Wendy's? Even a Frosty? I like Frosties. I'll Frosty it. I'll Frosty it. But if I don't have to Frosty it, and I go in there with my cough, you got your cough. I'll take a Cinnabon, rip it apart. When you got fists like Sonny, and he goes in there and starts ripping apart Cinnabons, it's just a party, you know? The news, the local news comes by to do a piece. Circle K, this is the one. This was the one I wanted you guys to know about. So during a 3-hour period, if you're in California, listen up. This one's for you. During a 3-hour period on Thursday, February 29th, California residents only. So if you come in from Nevada, sorry, they're looking at your license. California residents can get 40 cents off per gallon from the fuel at 4 to 7 p.m. at select Circle K's. Guys, you gotta look, figure out which one. You know, you're like, I know there's one over on Grassmere Boulevard. I'm going to go and I'm going to get 40 cents off. They're not doing the 40 cents off. you got, it's like a search mission, search and destroy. By the time you get to an actual Circle K that offers the 40 cents off, you spend 80 cents trying to get to it. Just saying, you know, like you're there and you're like, I'm on empty. I got to fill up now, no matter what it is. You pull up to one that's off, they're not offering it either. Sorry, we're not doing a 40 off. You check the one over there on Cumberland Boulevard. You mean by Cumberland Farms? Yeah, that one. That one's offering it. But by now, you're in the hole, like $1 a gallon, you know. It also doesn't help that it's $9.47 a gallon. So 30 cents off, 40 cents off, whatever, you know. Guys, Great Wolf Lodge, they're doing a 1-day only sale. Book a stay for $29 per person per night for groups of 3 or more. The deal is good for standard suites on stays from February 29th through June 13th. Great Wolf Lodge, with $29 per person? They're talking about $145 per night. I'm sending this to the wife. You know? I mean, that's a good deal, guys. You just got to get in on it today. This is a leap day only deal. The Great Wolf Lodge. What's the song for Great Wolf Lodge? Because I know Mount Airy Lodge. I remember that one. But what's the Great Wolf Lodge song? At Great Wolf Lodge. And then you see like Kenny Loggins come out. I don't know, trying to figure out what that one is. Like, anybody have an idea? Per gallon, right, George? I mean, it's gotta be. Who knows? I'm in Connecticut. I drive a stupid electric car. I'm already paying through the nose for electric. I'm not sure what it is out there, but I'll tell you, Great Wolf Lodge. Check it out, guys. You're doing a $29 a night deal. It smells like crap. No, I'm just kidding. I've never been. Staples. If you plan on doing some international travel, you're going to need a passport. Luckily, Staples is offering free passport photos to 29,000 people. Guys, rush out to Staples, because I know you were trying to figure out where to get your passport photo done, you know, before you place the order. Staples is doing it, you know. It's up to you whether or not you want to take, you know, advantage of the free photo from Staples. Some people are like, yeah, I'd rather just go to the post office and pay then. You're paying for everything, huh? You're not going to take advantage of the Leap Day deals? I got to question you, you know. You're not, Leap Day? These are the deals of the day. So I think that's basically what you get, guys. When you're a Build-A-Bear, they're also doing something, guys. Build-A-Bear, anyone at any age celebrating a Leap Day birthday can build a bear for $4. There's 0 people that are born on Leap Day. Like okay, there's like 1 per second. So there's how many? There's 2,400 in the day, something like that. How many? Really? They're all going to go to Build-A-Bear? I can't wait for my $4 Build-A-Bear. I was born on Leap Day. God almighty. They have like weird restrictions too. They're like, no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong Leap Day. I don't even know what that means, but that's what they're doing there. The Strat Hotel, Vegas, sky jumping it. Let me grab this real quick, guys. Hold on a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes the phone is ringing and I am a realtor. So guys, I haven't talked about the real estate market at all, or stock market or any of that. I don't really know anything about the stock market, but I'm happy to read stories about these things for you. And one thing I know for certain is I should be talking and reminding you about being a real estate agent. That would be very helpful for me. If you do need any assistance, make sure you keep me in mind. Just let a brother know. I want to say hi to everybody on Rumble. I want to say hi to everybody on hopefully X, on all other platforms. Let's see, sometimes I can go over here and it'll tell me who's on or how many people are on. And right now we have somebody on Twitch. Welcome, Twitch. Thank you for watching. We are doing the comedy news. Yeah, look, so you guys can see this with me. So that's where we are. This is what we have. Pathetic. But we do the news anyway. We come here and we forget about all the garbage and all of the insanity, including being completely demonetized by YouTube now. So let's go and see what else we have here. I really think X may be the place for us to build out, because people there will at least be okay with anything I do, even though this is positivity stuff. Anyway. All right, first of all, let's... Shohei Ohtani is a surprise marriage. It's a family thing, you know? Like, he had to marry his uncle's business partner's daughter. It's a thing they do, you know? Let's see, strike on Palestinians. Stacey Wakefield, this is so sad. Guys, like, what in the heck is going on here? Stacey Wakefield, wife of late former Red Sox pitcher Tim Wakefield, dies of pancreatic cancer just months after her husband, Tim. It's with deep sadness that we share that our beloved mother, daughter, sister, niece, and aunt, Stacey, passed away today at her home in Massachusetts, the family said in a statement. She was surrounded by her family and dear friends, as well as her wonderful caretakers and nurses. The loss is unimaginable, especially in the wake of losing Tim just under 5 months ago. Our hearts are beyond broken. Gosh almighty. This is the stuff that really doesn't make sense to me in this world. Tim, who played 19 MLB seasons, including 17 for Boston from 95 to 2011, helped the Red Sox win 2 World Series titles. He died October 1st after a battle with brain cancer. He had a seizure following surgery to address his cancer. The couple were married in 2002. They are survived by their children, Trevor and Brianna. Unbelievable. The kids are orphans. And they're like maybe 16 to 18 years old. Here we go. 18 years old. Whew. Look at this. So sad. Unbelievable. Well, we're not going to sit here and dwell on sad stories, but I do want to send a prayer out to the Wakefields, a prayer out to Tim and to Stacy Wakefield, and just say, I'm sorry that this world wasn't for you, at least any longer, but hopefully you're shining down on your kids, because they need it. Marijuana use as little as once per month linked to heart attack and stroke risk. Using magic wand and as little as once per month is associated with a higher risk of both heart attack and stroke, according to a large study published Wednesday by researchers from Massachusetts General Hospital. The risks rose sharply the more frequently the magic wand was used. The paper, which was published in the Journal of American Heart Association, adds to the growing body of evidence suggesting magic wands, I don't know what I could say here, may be harmful to the cardiovascular system. Scientists analyzed data of nearly 435,000 patients, 18 to 74, to see whether there was a link between the use and higher risk of heart disease, stroke, or heart attack. The data came from behavioral risk factor survey from 2016 to 2020. Compared with people who had never used it, daily users had a 25% higher likelihood of heart attacks, 42% higher risk of strokes. People who used once a week, 3%, and 5% higher. Wow. Nearly 75% of the study reported smoking as much common way to get high. They consumed edibles and vaped. The study did not specifically look at risks of smoking compared to edibles. It's unclear in the paper whether the use caused heart attacks or strokes or whether people who are already at risk are more likely to use it. That's what I was going to say. Like, how do you come up with a fair analysis of something like this? It doesn't really make sense to me because everybody's different. Everybody's genetic makeup is different, and But I mean, obviously, there's something to this. If it's such a high jump to 75%, nearly 75%. No, I'm sorry, it was 42% higher. Daily have a 25% higher of a heart attack and 42% higher of a stroke. That's freaking scary. That's some scary stuff right there. Tariq Hill reportedly sued by model who claims he broke her leg after she moved him in a blocking drill. So stupid. All this stuff is so dumb. What the hell? All of this stuff, guys. All right, this we saw yesterday. Caitlin Clark breaks Lynette Woodard's forgotten scoring record, 18 points from passing Pete Maravich. Wow. Forgotten. Why was Lynette Woodard's forgotten? It's like this news reporter over here never did anything in her life or his life. Staff writer Jack Baer. Forgotten. Why is it forgotten? Because you don't care about women's sports? Jack Baer? Who the hell is this lady Woodard? Not really sure who the hell she was, but she was forgotten long ago. Nobody gives a crap about her. Iowa star passed Lynette Woodard's 3,649 career points at Kansas, erasing a significant asterisk in the NCAA all-time scoring list. What was the asterisk? What is the asterisk? Only 18 points to pass Pete Maravich. With an average of more than 30 points per game, Clark is well on pace to pass Pete Maravich. Her next game, Iowa regular season finale against number 2 Ohio State on Sunday. Minutes before passing Woodard, Clark grabbed another official NCAA record, scoring her 155th three-pointer of the season to break the single-season mark previously held by Idaho's Taylor Pierce in 2019. The performance was part of a triple-double. She did a triple-double on it, 33 points, 12 assists, 10 rebounds for Clark in a 108-60 Iowa blowout. You guys kept her in the game? Had to triple-double it? You guys won by 48 points. Go, Caitlin! Stick it down their throat! Go! I want to see blood! Unbelievable, She entered the game needing 32 points to match Woodard and got nearly halfway there in 4 minutes. Guys, in 4 minutes, she had enough to beat the team. The rest of the team sat on the bench as Caitlin Clark decided to just take them all out one by one.
UConn and Paige Becker's matchup. Oh, I'm not sure if anyone wants to face.
She's just money.
She is
just money. Give it to her again. Okay, here we go. I'm dropping another three. I'll go. Oh, there we go. How about from here? Bang, biggity boo. Oh,
leaving it short. She is one triple shy of her career high of 9 made three-pointers in a game.
You can't make the 9th.
Going to be a big night in Iowa City tonight.
All right, it sure is. Guys, so that happened. Fans expressed shock after reports claim infidelity in Tom Brady Gisele Bündchen's former marriage. What in the freaking heck? Look at this, the chiseled cheekbones and the butt chin. He's doing it, and she's a pretty lady. When Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen announced their divorce in October, the rumor mill until that point suggested that the Brazilian model had reached her breaking point with Brady coming out of retirement from the NFL. However, while that may have contributed to the downfall of the nearly 14-year union, new reports suggest infidelity on Bündchen's part. She was a pig. Let's see. In the wake of the split in November 2022, Bündchen was pictured with her jiu-jitsu instructor, Joaquim Valenti, in Costa Rica, who she began training with a year prior. It wasn't until June 2023 that the couple went official with their relationship, but sources close to Brady's camp told Daily Mail over the weekend that the future Hall of Famer had questioned the exact timeline. And now I got questions. Now I'm taking out the pen, doing the timeline on it. If she wants to have people think she's been dating Joaquim only since June, so be it, the source said. But they have been together longer, and they aren't taking it slow. Tom has accepted it. Tom and Joaquim are not friends, but Joaquim is around his kids. So Tom has to find the good in him and does believe he is a good guy, the source continued. If Joaquim ever becomes a father figure to his kids, Tom will be able to adapt. Although the news broke several days earlier, by Wednesday it finally caught up to the attention of social media as Brady began trending on X, formerly Twitter. Are you guys on Twitter? Who's over there? Anybody? Say hello in the chat. Many of these who weighed in expressed shock and various degrees of outrage that an even chiseled 6'4" athlete can fall apparent victim to infidelity. He's only 6'4". I thought he was like 6'6". After all, Brady can't keep his marriage together. What hope does a regular sucker have? Why is that? Why is he there? I don't know why he's there. Anyway, so this is her, and this is Joaquim. And look, she's looking around. She's like, is there anybody else on the balconies that maybe I can grab instead of Joaquim? Let me bang it out with them instead, Because I had him chiseled butt chin, and now I'm over here with Joaquim and the dog. You can be Tom Brady. She's still going to cheat. All right? She cheated on Tom Brady with Joaquin. Oh, Joaquin, I love the way you hold that position, that yoga position. Oh, do downward dog again. I'll do downward dog. Right? That's what she's saying. That's what he's saying. They're doing it together. And then infidelity, of course, leads to divorce. If Tom Brady gets cheated on, then ain't none saving you, dog. So basically just saying we're all screwed if Tom Brady gets cheated on. But can I point out that she's a freaking supermodel? I mean, she doesn't look like it here, but she's a supermodel, okay? And so she basically has the looks, but she also has the attention and the money. And so she gets the same attention and the same people flock to her that would flock to him. And I'm pretty sure he's just a good guy. But I'm sure being on the road and traveling and playing game after stadium around the country, people love Tom Brady, and he's just a good guy. She is not a good person. She's a pig, we call it, you know. Some people call it a hase. Do you know what a hase is, Frey? No, what's a hase, Tony? It's a pig that don't fly straight. Do not fly straight either, Frey. You know? Hey, I thought you. I gotta ask you a question, Giselle. Hey, Giselle, I got a question for you, Giselle. How dare you, huh? You going to cheat on the Tom Brady? You have a Hakeem. You're calling Hakeem from Coming to America? Sow your royal oats. So guys, Giselle's banging it out, so they say. After Dwayne Johnson spoke out, Emily Blunt has denied she's the mystery actor who screamed at Rebecca Ferguson on a movie set. Oh, I was wondering who this was. I don't know if you guys saw this. Emily Blunt has cleared her name amid the ongoing search for the unnamed actor who screamed at Rebecca Ferguson on a movie set. I'm pretty sure it was Tom Cruise. In case you're in need of some context, Rebecca, who is currently promoting Dune Part 2, revealed in an interview Tuesday that she once refused to work with an absolute idiot of a co-star after they publicly berated her on set. Why am I tongue-tied today, Joanne? Blah, 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 blah. Gotta wake up that tongue. Ultimately, the abuse became too much for Rebecca to bear. She informed the film's producers that she could no longer work with the actor, Tom Cruise. As you may have guessed, Rebecca did not name the co-star, Tom Cruise, but she did reveal the name of the film they were working on. Oh. She did, however, preempt people, I say, try to proceed to... No. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was Tom Cruise or Hugh Jackman. With Tom and Hugh out of the equation, okay, so we know it's not Tom. Who the hell could it be then? People online have taken themselves to speculate as to who the co-star may have been, prompting a number of Rebecca's former co-stars to defend themselves. Dwayne Johnson spoke about, recall the fun they had working together in the Hercules film. Girl on the train. It could have been him. Meanwhile, people have attempted to narrow down the list of potential culprits by unearthing videos of Rebecca seemingly enjoying the company of previous co-stars such as Jake Gyllenhaal and Ewan McGregor. But again, just because she's able to stand there and take a photo with whatever the hell his name is, Jake Gyllenhaal, doesn't mean she actually likes the guy. This is a photo opportunity. But she does have her hand on his chest, which is kind of, you probably wouldn't do that if you hated somebody. You know? Let's see, is there anybody else that we could see her pictures of her with? Anyway, it's happening, guys. The hatred is real. Americans whose yacht was attacked in Grenada were likely thrown overboard and died. Gosh almighty. 2 Americans are presumed dead after they vanished from their yacht in Grenada, leaving behind evidence of a bloody struggle. Gosh almighty, this is just crazy stuff that's going on. What is happening here? Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber head to church amid Stephen Baldwin asking fans to pray for them. What? Today in the Celebrity Dads Say Things That Sends Everyone Spiraling news, Hailey Bieber's father, actor Stephen Baldwin, asked people to pray for her and Justin, prompting concern from fans. According to E! News, Stephen reposted the video below, All Things Possible Ministry founder Victor Marks, which read, Christians, please, when you think of Justin and Haley, take a moment and offer a little prayer for them. To have wisdom, protection, and draw close to the Lord, he added. There are special challenges that folks in high visibility positions face.
Over the mountains and the sea, your river runs with love for me, and I will open up my heart and let the healer set me free. I'm happy to be in the truth, and I will gladly lift my hands. When your love came down, I will sing of your love forever.
You need a studio, dude. You need auto-tune. You need all of it. It's funny when I love hearing these people who are massive live. Baffles me sometimes. It makes sense though because of our demonetization, but it baffles me sometimes the stuff we play here in the moment, and then I'll hear people who are like multi-mega platinum artists, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That guy plays guitar like that, and that guy's one of the most famous musicians on planet Earth. I'm freaking in the Twilight Zone. Oh, unbelievable. Maybe I should have taken guitar lessons. Maybe that, I don't know. Would that have done anything? Don't think so. But it maybe would have put me in the right place if I was around people who were in that industry. Because it is funny to me when I see stuff like that. And not that that's bad. It's not bad. It's just not good. Okay? It's okay. Anyway, speculation, I don't know what's going on here. There they go. He's looking at it. Where's his wife? Where's his wife? I know, she went brunette. Taylor Swift's gift. Who will replace McConnell? Who cares? Crying baby in the bar ticks off Texas woman. You're an idiot. Oh, goodness. We talked about this Kingston yesterday. 45-year-old died. Royal. We don't know what's going on over there. We're thinking that they're down with Dr. Weasel Farage. They're doing something, you know. Uh-oh. The next Ted Bundy. Florida woman said she warned authorities about a murder suspect. Guys, did you hear about this one? Main girl in the house. Here we go. Murder of a woman in a New York hotel and the stabbing attacks of two women in Arizona could have been prevented, according to a former worker of the suspect. Florida woman said she narrowly escaped from al-Mansouri himself. Riyad al-Mansouri sounds like a freaking hotel chain, al-Mansouri, or at least the owner of a hotel chain. Riyad al-Mansouri, 26, was arrested and booked into Maricopa jail on Sunday after surprise police said he stabbed and tried to rape I can't say those words, and tried to do something horrible to a female McDonald's employee. He also told police that he had stabbed another woman in Phoenix and bragged about murdering a woman in the New York hotel in Soho neighborhood in Manhattan. What the freaking hell is with this guy? And take that out of your nose. Beautiful girl. What is she doing with this in her nose? So it's like, that's that thing. You know what I mean? Like you're a bull? What are we doing? Bulls wear that. Bulls have one of those in their nose. It's a bull ring, they call it. She's got a bull ring on. Leah Palian, apparently he was going for the bull ring, and then they're like, you're trying to do this to me. He's like, no, just trying to get the bull ring. I thought I was trying to tackle the bull. Like, that's the whole point. You're trying to take me out. I don't do the red, cape thing and jump out of the way of a bull. I take the freaking bull ring out of their nose. That's the type of guy I am. And now he's on trial. She was attacked by al-Mansouri less than a year ago. In April 2023, al-Mansouri strangled her, forced her to have with her, and kept her inside her Orlando area apartment against her will. This is freaking disgusting. Charges weren't pursued. Why were they not pursued? Look at this freaking scumbag. Right? Doesn't he have a middle name? Usually with people like this, they got a middle name in there too. They'll be like, it's Raid, Jaqad, al-Mansouri. Oh, the triple name thing, right? Murderer. Palian noticed that al-Mansouri would also bike to and from work, even though his home was about a 2-hour bike ride away. So dude's nuts as well. Taking 2-hour bike rides to come and hang out, and to do things. I'm just saying. You rock, man. Yeah, I think that Twitter would probably be or X is where we really need to blow out. If you think about it, that's the place where we should be able to say, play music, do whatever the heck we want there. And if we just need the people to join. Suspect called Florida victim, night of the New York slaying. I don't want to talk about any of this. We did all this. All this stuff is just replay. Adam Sandler says his daughter still won't talk to him even after casting them in his movies. I don't talk to you. Right? He's always doing, right? Adam Sandler style. Mom discovers 160-foot World War II era underground bomb shelter after lifting up a slab in her backyard. Now this I'm down with. I want a 160-foot bomb shelter. I can go down in there, start, stocking it up with the goods. Look at this lady. She's got the goods. There's steps down and everything. This is crazy. A British mom unearthed a potential World War II underground bomb shelter when she lifted a piece of stone in her backyard and exposed the remarkable find. Rebecca Hobson, 34, came across the 160-foot air raid shelter during the pandemic. The lockdown in 2020 after locals briefed her about something tied to the war in a backyard in Kent home in England. But despite being informed by neighbors about the possible discovery, Hobson says she never moved by the request to check it out until yesterday. She was like, let me just go and check it out. I'm going to go. So she went in there with this guy with the hairdo. He's got that do. That's a good one. And she's like, I'm going to check out that slab in my yard. Remember they were talking about a slab, honey? What slab are we talking about? You remember they said there's a slab in the backyard, something attached to the World War II time in the era. Oh yes, I remember that. We should go and take a journey and see if we could find anything there, under the slab. Yeah, let's go. A few years later, some of the locals said there may be something in the garden. We're still trying to dig into the history of it, but it's still really interesting. Hobson shared photos of the amazing find in the back of her home where the mother of two has lived for 15 years, completely oblivious to the underground tunnel / bunker. Clear-cut footage, Hobson and her partner. Let's watch this. Hold on a minute. What are we doing? No, I don't want that crappy related video. We're in the middle of doing this one. Here we go. This is a TikTok video. I'm on TikTok. Head us. Rumble, YouTube, X. This is so how did she get to that? That's like a straight up walk down from outside. Wow. Guys, that's insane, right? I want to see where this thing goes. Linda, how are you? Will, Trish, main girl, thank you for spamming out the X. So awesome. They did me dirty is so true. Barella, so good to see you. This is insane, right, guys? George, my friend. Joanna in the house. Awesome. Helen Gale, you rock. Sounds like you have a busy schedule, Linda. Oh my goodness. I'm sending prayers out, Linda. I'm so happy you found us because of Wage. Yeah, Wage is, I think, responsible for almost everybody that's here. And also we have Hilly Billy to thank and Ron Tyler. And I think that's basically where almost everybody's come through from those three platforms. And it means the world that you guys are here with me. Just think about that, guys. I'm in such a hole as far as being, a harm on YouTube that I would have 0 people watching me. Like, that's how bad it is from YouTube's perspective. I'm such a threat that I'd have 0 people watching me after 5 years in a row every day if it wasn't for those people I just mentioned. Think about that. And Sig Sauer, who's the one who kind of led this whole charge. So Wages wouldn't know about me without Sig Sauer. Look at this. This is insane. I mean, look at the amount of work that went into this. Those are all cinder blocks. I mean, what is this? It's just a tunnel? Is there anything else in there? What? Is it just a walkthrough? Like, I don't even understand what that was. I don't even understand. It doesn't even make sense. It's just like a big tunnel. I guess that's where you live, though. I mean, there's no, like, hangout area. You just walk through a tunnel. Anyway, crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Now I'm going to start digging up my yard. You give me a bunker back there somewhere, guys. So, I guess that's the news for the day. I would say we did it. I would say we did it. Will found me by chance. That is awesome. That is awesome. See, I got lucky that Will found me. That's amazing. You rock, brother. You guys are all so awesome. I really mean it means a lot to me that you guys are here with me, especially because it has been difficult questioning what this all is about. Like, why can't I ever get any traction? Like, all this weird stuff I always wondered. And it's now at least makes sense that we know we have to just blow it out on a different platform completely. And it's a matter of like a concerted effort on everybody's part, just like Maine just did, where she's out there, you know, blowing up a specific channel. If it's X, you know, because I think we have to get over 500 followers on X before something happens. I forget what it was, but there's something I have to be able to get to. I'm only at like 415 or something like that. So if I can get over 500 over there, then we could start utilizing some more features on X. And who knows? Like I said, to me, I don't really like X because it's just like a jumble. I don't really understand it. But if the show can go live and people can get onto the live show there and chat and communicate, and even communicate with whoever's on YouTube or everyone else at the same time, then I think that's something to strongly consider. Like right now, for example, let me see, is there anybody on Rumble with us? Girl 62. Nice, just George here. It's George. Okay, so GLR is not girl, it's George, my brother. Guys, do me a favor if you can. Hit the like on all the platforms. I think that helps us. I think it should. I don't really know. And I will be back for part 2 later, Leap Day. Let me know if you take advantage of that Circle K deal and if you actually find one that is offering it. Because remember, that's only select Circle Ks. There are a couple really funny moments from the show. I think that was one of them, the Circle K bit that we did. Never know what comedy's going to come out of these moments. That's why I love showing up and letting this moment take us someplace. You know, I saw an awesome piece of content from an Iroquois, I want to say it was like a chief or something, but it was this, they're sitting in a room and they're all wearing their headdresses. And this guy starts talking about the creative society. He starts talking about how the same things we've been pushing for the last 5 years, about coming together, forgetting about the negativity, lifting each other up, that we're all one, all these beautiful things. And he said that we're at this crossroads where we could destroy this entire planet. And we're right about there. Or we could realize that we're supposed to be coming together and working together and fighting the beast. He kept talking about it like the beast. They have a prophecy. Their prophecy talks about a beast, like the devil. It talks about how we're supposed to come together and we're Mother Earth and appreciate this world and not lose sight or lose that appreciation for life, for the earth. And we are doing it, the pollution. And everything he was saying was like dead on. And their prophecies lining up with today's times. Just like the prophecies in the Bibles are lining up with today's times. Because there's been many different Bibles. But they all talk about similar events that will take place somewhere in the future. I just always wonder, who the hell were these people that are having the prophecies? Like, oh, it's like a Nostradamus. Like, we put so much faith in these prophecies from thousands of years ago that somebody else said that, who are these people? Well, they were completely disconnected from technology. They were completely connected to the earth and to the stars. This is the only thing we know. We know they went to sleep when the sun went down because there's nothing else to do at night. We knew they were up at the crack of dawn. We knew they went out there and they created new ways to survive in order to get to today. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway. Leap Day 2024. I hope to see you guys later on when we do it all over again. FYI, guys, if you have any topics you want me to talk about in the news, if you have any songs you want me to play at night when we're doing the live music show, send comments after the show. Hey, Mark, I heard this song today. I'd love to hear you do a cover of it on the beat seat. Here it is. John Denver, whatever. You know, country road. I'm doing it beat seat style because you asked for it. Or I just heard this really funny story that I thought could be really funny. Curious to see what you come up with. This is the story. Here's the news headline. And I'll take you from there. Because this is a team effort. I don't have a script, so like I'm down. I'll do anything you guys want. You know that. Crazy like monkey with the stupid symbols here. Demonetized, harmful symbols. Remember, when you smash those symbols, they create a reverberation of harmfulness. And that is the fear. You know, I was thinking about it. What could be considered harmful on this channel? And the only thing I could think of is long ago when I was doing things as Dr. Weaselfrog and doing all the Trump, impressions. And that's the only thing I could see, that they look back and my political, even if I'm not talking politics, my political beliefs or my political connection is to a side that is not theirs. Therefore, I'm the enemy. And even if I don't talk about these things any longer, because I used to talk about them very passionately and eloquently, and everything I said came true, and that's why I know that they called me a harm back then and held to it. But that's why they fear things are going to get really bad, and they fear that I'm going to come out and start talking about it again. And again, I don't know who these freaking people are, but there's somebody there who's afraid of me. And they proved that by calling me a harm to YouTube. So, welcome X, welcome Rumble, welcome DLive. Where are we going to call home base for the MarkinsPires show? Because YouTube, you've done it to yourself. You should go pound sand. I think you should be completely obliterated. I wish there was a platform that would take you over and really be successful, because you're destroying creation. You're destroying the creator's ability to be themselves. And what you're doing is you're causing us to fear pushing upload. You're causing us to fear push go live. You're causing us to fear using words. And this is a real issue. And so you need to start, I guess you don't have to do anything. You're so big now, you can cancel anybody and everybody you want, and everybody's gonna keep coming back and using your crap platform. That's why I really wish I could blow it out on something right now, because I would give you the big middle finger and never come back. For you to tell me you don't want me on YouTube, I'm a harm to your viewers on YouTube. I wanna say, F you, YouTube. That's what I wanna say to you. And I said it in the song. YouTube blows, which I have to drop today, I think. I'm gonna call it an ode to YouTube for demonetizing me. That's what I'm gonna call it. Because if I put up YouTube blows as a title, I'm pretty sure there'll be 0 views in a week. So I have to put up something that maybe will get out there and filter out. So we're gonna call it an ode to my ode to YouTube for demonetizing my show. There we go. And if you like it, share the freaking hell out of it, guys. Oh, goodness. Sometimes you gotta express yourself. When you have to hold in your feelings because certain people get butthurt, you gotta go somewhere where you can say what you want to say and have people say, yeah, I don't agree, I'm gonna change the channel, but I'm not gonna go and say, wait, he's harmful. You don't like my impression? Are you kidding me? I'm winning big league. We're doing the Trump impression over there on X. We'll do whatever over on X or Rumble. I'll see you guys later. Joanna, you rock! Virginia, you rock!